I know this is not really a sports video, but it's something that I've really been thinking about and something that really piqued my interest. So most people around my age want to be entrepreneurs. Just they want to run their own business. They want to do their own thing. They want flexible hours, in which traditional jobs, the 9 to 5 jobs, don't provide. With all that being said, people like me much rather make less money doing YouTube, having online business, having just doing their own thing, having flexible hours. And that 9 to 5 model does not work at one bit for like my generation. I'm considered Generation Z. I think it was from like 95, 96 to like 2010-ish, I believe anyways. But we are super tech savvy. We are online natives. We are born with the internet. So we're going to use the internet to our benefit. And when I talk to somebody like that's in baby boomer age group, they don't fully comprehend how the internet really works or how people get paid via YouTube, Teespring, online businesses, how everything really works. We want to be independent. We don't want to work for other people, corporate America. And I really do see that shit really happening. Like, if we find something we're passionate about, we go and do that shit for hours on end. Some people in my generation are passionate about video games, so they go and do video games. Like with me, I quickly learned that high school was not my thing. That's why I dropped out. I learned that high school is just. I felt like this was wasting my time. I was not passionate about what I was learning because I was not learning about business. I'm not learning on how to provide on my own. I'm learning how to find X. I took biology like twice, passed it 1 year, and then forced me to retake it again because school is kind of ridiculous. And school don't really teach Generation Z none of what they want to learn. And from what my research online, from like studies, I don't know where they actually took these studies because I never took one, but I do find what they are telling me. I do find that shit really interesting because I think similar. They say 55% of my generation wants to do their own thing. I think it might be higher than that. Ask a young person around my age that I'm 20. Ask a person in the early 20s or younger if they want a day job, if they want a 9 to 5. They probably would say no. Because I don't want a 9 to 5. I don't want to go to a place where I'm not passionate about. I don't want to do none of that shit. I much rather work from home because I know those money that could be made from working at home. Where I live, snows in the wintertime. I don't want to get out, drive my car in the snow to a place where I don't want to go, where I don't want to be. I think another reason why people of my generation is not really wanting a 9 to 5 is because it's a set rate. It's a set income. Yeah, you might get raises, you might get promoted, but that's nothing. That's not telling you how hard you work. They're paying you by hours. They're not paying you by how hard you work, how good of a worker you actually are. You see, with YouTube, yeah, there's definitely some luck involved, but if you really kick ass at YouTube, really work hard at YouTube, you could actually go and make more money. Right now, there's a lot of people around my age making a lot more money on YouTube because they either had a head start money-wise, or they figured out how to do YouTube better than me. In which I can't. You can't hate on another person's success. You can't do that shit. And that's why I don't want a job. That's why I'm not gonna keep a job. And from what older people telling me, have to work till I'm like 50, 60, maybe 70 years old. I don't want to do that. I don't want to work at a job I'm going to be miserable in. And most jobs that I worked at, I hated. I did not want to go in. I had 3 jobs in total. One job I kept. My last job that I still have it more for a year. And I really want to quit it. But I need that little money. I think another reason why people in my generation not really wanting jobs is because most of them are part-time. Like with me, I'm lucky to make $1,000 a month. That's a good month for me at my job. I'm lucky to get 25. I'm lucky to get 20. I've been getting about 15. And that's not going to give you enough money to actually live off of in my city when rent is over 4,000. There's many reasons why my generation don't want to work a 9 to 5. Another one that I would throw in is that we witnessed what happened in 08 and 09. Like, we did. And we've seen that jobs is not gonna be always there. We can't rely on people to pay us. So we gotta do our own thing to pay ourselves. You know? I just really don't want a job. That's why I'm doing this shit. But anyways.